So Becky's son may be killing the kindness challenge without even knowing it yet. This is so sweet.
So sweet. I was cleaning up the kitchen last night, and, I clean up while they get ready for bed so then I could read to them. And he comes in and he says, Mama, is there anything I can help you with before I go get ready for bed?
I mean, there are 56, right? There are 56-year-old men who don't know to ask that question.
Oh, it made my heart smile. And so he did. He cleaned up toys, cleaned the table, and then he proceeded to make his lunch. And then he's like, "Oh, can I make Papa's lunch too?" And I'm like,
"Wow,
sure,
going all out."
You might want to ask Papa if he wants that.
Did you tell Papa?
And Papa said yes.
Okay.
And then I was like, I don't know if Papa's lunchbox is going to fit in the fridge. Maybe just write his name on some sticky notes and put them on the containers. And he's like, okay, how do you spell Papa? And then he was able to spell it after he sounded it out. But then he's like, I want to write it in cursive. And I'm like, we're at the print stage. I didn't know we were at the cursive stage. And he's like, yeah, you just stick them together.
Oh my goodness.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
90.9 KLRC. Katie Nicole. It's her brand new one, and Have Your Way.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, so there's two farm workers, Angel and Carlos, and they were driving to work when they saw smoke coming from a school bus on Avenue 9 in California.
Okay, that's not good.
So the bus carried more than 20 elementary school children, and they were quickly alerted that the bus driver needed to evacuate all the kids because there were flames coming out of the bus.
Oh, man. It's scary for everybody.
So firefighters said within minutes, the bus, it was fully engulfed in flames.
Super scary.
So these kids are trying to get out, and both of these men, Carlos and Angel, they ran to the rescue. They went in the bus, they started taking kids out, and both men, because of this, they were honored on the county board of supervisors for their heroism. And the county fire chief said, buses can be replaced, but get this, but lives cannot. So one of the rescuers, Piera, he later told reporters that he believed God put them there in that moment to help.
Wow. What a both scary thing for those kids, but then what a powerful lesson to learn. Like, hey, scary stuff might happen in this world, but God will put people in place to protect us, to take care of us, and be there for us. Wow.
And he truly does want those kids protected.
Yeah.
And he found a way to protect them because no kids were injured.
That's amazing.
Which is so cool because that could have gone so wrong.
And shout out to those rescuers, right? Probably didn't blink and just said, we're going in.
Let's go.
That's right.
That is our positive difference story of the day.
I believe you.
90.9 KLRC. Good morning. It's Ross, Mark, and Becky, and that was I Believe You by Megan Woods.
So I saw my first house with Christmas lights yesterday. I was like, it's November.
Yes.
It's happening already.
I saw a car this morning when I was pulling in with a white Christmas tree strapped to the top of it. I was like, yes!
I was like, oh, here we go. It's coming.
I have a big smile on my face. I love the Christmas season. Or the Thanksgiving season.
I'm all for
we're
it. I
acting
get
like
it.
it's Christmas.
So here's my thought, because clearly the holidays are coming. November's here. Before we say goodbye to October too fast, I thought, let's do a little round of what's something that you learned in the month of October.
Yes.
Like something that God hit you with in some way. So, for example, when I was gone and I was in Nebraska, I had a 7-hour road trip driving back. And I was listening to a recording from the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville with a guy named Andrew Peterson. We played a couple of his songs here on the radio. And he was sharing the stories of these songs that were really meaningful to him. And there was one especially that was most meaningful. And he told the story about growing up as a pastor's kid and around the church and knew all the things, did all the things. And then he decided, I don't know that this is for me, and I think I've got a better way. And he just went off and started doing his own thing.
Sure.
And it didn't work out the way he thought it was going to all work out.
Yeah.
But he was definitely in that place of just, God, I'm out, right? I'm doing my thing. And then he told the story about, he actually ran out of money. He'd been part of a band. He had to come back and live at home. And so he's back at this place where his dad's a pastor, and somebody at the church was like, hey, we need somebody to be able to play this song. We know you're a musician. Can you play it? And he's like, great. I got to go play this Christian song. It happened to be a song by Rich Mullins, who's a guy years ago wrote these incredible songs. And he said, all of a sudden I had to focus on these lyrics and focus on these songs, and it melted him.
Wow.
And he said, I never saw it coming at all. And he was just, and now here he is, years later, in a completely different place, spiritually and that kind of thing. And he was like, God, I would have never imagined. I'm sure other people tried to kind of help bring him back home.
Right.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
But God had this moment where he put a song in his lap at a moment when he was soft enough to be able to pay attention.
Wow.
So how
and
does
to
this
come back
reflect
to
to you,
it.
Mark?
So I think why it hit me, because I'm driving down the highway and just tears are streaming down my face thinking about this. One, for him, which is a really cool story, but we have somebody in our family that they're off doing their own thing right now. And it's heartbreaking to me because I love them dearly, but it's probably how they have to kind of figure out what they want in their life. And to know that it might not have anything to do with anything I could say. I may not be able to do anything, but God can literally take a song or a piece of poetry or something at an art museum, who knows, to be able to say, no, here's who I am. Here's what I'm about.
The KLRC Morning Show.
99 KLRC.
Before we fully say goodbye to October, which is crazy, November's here. They're rolling by already. We thought we'd do a little round of what's something you learned, something that spoke to you, something God used in the month of October.
Yeah. So October was the month I started a new Bible reading plan to get me through the whole Bible.
Yeah, is this one Chaplain Justin was talking about?
So you read through three books at a time. And my biggest takeaway was, one, this is the most consistent I've ever been with the Bible reading plan.
Okay. That's cool.
Yes. And I was able to see things that have been right in front of me.
Because what you read, Old Testament, New Testament, Psalms, something like that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And even this weekend, I learned that the Bible reading plan itself that he had shared is embedded into my Bible.
Whoa.
You just had never seen it before.
I was like, oh, look, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So have you ever done the Bible in a year?
I've tried.
You've tried?
I just don't
And
get
then you've got
very
to Deuteronomy. It's like,
Right,
okay.
you're like, I got stuck here. There's a lot of us who
Sleepy
have
time.
tried.
But it's been really sweet. I think the sweetest piece has been, and I didn't mention this earlier, Mark, but at night I read the kids, whatever's up for the day to read. And then 2 nights ago, Isaac goes, Mama, I want to read from my Bible first, and then we can read from your Bible, because your Bible has more truth.
Wow.
And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, it just has so much more in it than mine. See, my pages, they have just a little bit of words, but yours has so much truth in it.
Wow, because he's probably got one of the children's ones where they kind of
It's
recap
two
the
sentences
stories.
per page or what have you.
Wow.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, and he questions me on everything, as you can imagine. And so it's just really sweet to do that with him. But then I feel like the Lord was telling me, stop looking back to your past.
Because you can kind of beat yourself up.
Yeah.
I would guess. I would.
Yeah. And then a lot of I also got sick of this piece of, well, I was raised this way or I was raised that way. And it's like, you're in your 30s, Becky. Get over it. Stop using that as an excuse.
All right, that's fair.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
We were talking earlier before we totally forget about October as fast as the year's going by. We've been doing a little recap of what's something in October God taught you, something that was really meaningful. Ross, we didn't get to hear from you. What about you?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned, October was a very busy season. A lot happened. I started my new job. all the things. So
Sister got married.
Sister got married. Yeah. So there's so much going through my head. But I think the biggest thing that I learned was just God's grace is actually sufficient. Even when I don't feel that grace or I can't have grace on myself, I know God's grace is there. His arms are wrapped around me.
How did that hit you?
Yeah, just being at work. Like, I've never worked as much as I'm working now. I've always worked part-time. So going from part-time to full-time, I had big expectations of, oh man, and I'm going to get up earlier and read my Bible, and then I'm going to stay up a little bit later, and I'm going to spend time in prayer and listening to, just different messages and all the things, and I'm really going to try to stay spiritual and all the things. But I really felt a decline the first few weeks of October getting into that job and just feeling kind of drained.
Yeah, 'cause you got to get up early to come to this job, and then you leave here to go work your other job, and you're taking college classes.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
That's 3 things.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
In a relationship and all kinds of things.
Yeah, it is a lot. And I just had such big expectations. And when I couldn't meet those, I was like, wow. Like, I'm supposed to be in my Bible every single day, and I've missed 2 days this week. I don't know what I'm doing. And I kind of just thought that God was going to be upset. And I kind of wanted to avoid prayer and Bible reading for another day because I'm like, it's just going to feel like I'm trying to cope or something. But it wasn't until I really thought about the character of God, kind of just the prodigal son mentality of he's just waiting for us to come home. It doesn't matter, if we've missed 2 days, if we've missed a year, if we've missed 5 years. He's just like, come on, let's just get back to our routine. Let's keep doing what we're doing. My loving arms are still open.
Wow, that's awesome.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
So it's day 4 of our 30-day kindness challenge. If you're getting the daily text messages with your assignment for today, you're about to get one that says this: offer encouragement in failure. Everyone makes mistakes, but unconditional support and encouragement mean the most when it's least deserved.
That's really good. That's been my favorite so
That's
far.
your assignment for today. So since I'm doing the 30-day kindness challenge with Ross, this morning I prayed that I would be able to crush him in pickleball at the staff retreat today so that I could offer encouragement in his failure.
Is there actually going to be pickleball?
I think that's the plan. So we'll see if it works out or not, but that's my plan.
Happy birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HPPYBRTXDAY.
Hey! Happy birthday.
Give us maybe a 7 out of 10
It's okay.
on the dancing this
I
morning.
don't know about that.
Okay. It's time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash.
And today, November 4th, we are saying happy birthday to Adele McClain in Tawnytown, turning 13. Paige Saylor, also turning 13 in Rogers. Cohen Harris, turning 5 in Big Kevin. Sophie Bryant, turning 4 in Springdale. Dominic Oliver, turning 10 in Fayetteville. Katie Vo, 20 in Rogers. And Casey Bullard has a birthday in Springdale.
And right now, we need to pick a winner for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. Hey, is this Paige?
Hi.
Paige.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're a teenager officially today, huh?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about being a teenager now?
I don't know.
You got a lot to find out,
You're
right?
like, I just woke up. We'll give you a few minutes.
Hey, we have some really good news for you. You're the winner of our Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash today.
Thank you so